3, 4, 5, 6, 700 people, if not more. You know, if not more, that'd be more of a reason. But what do you do then on that? Do you just plaster the posters of them around? What do you do in the background of it? Because there's no way you're going to get the account stopped. Do you understand? There's no way you can go. Thank you very, very much, Sarah. You can't. You need to highlight. You need to plaster their account. But their account, some of the accounts that I'm thinking about highlighting tonight is well known on here. They are well known, but doesn't, because of Megan, thank you, because they're well known, does that make them, does that give them the right dress? Thank you. Big up, Kaz. Thank you very, very much. Does that give them the right, them people? Do you understand that? Does that give them the right? Because if we rewind back, yeah, and I remember it properly. Good evening, Zoe. Good evening, everyone. Sorry if I miss any comments when I'm speaking away. Sorry, I apologise. If I remember back, one young girl that we tried to get taken off this app, she was being what that word? I've got to be careful with certain words, but she was being gifted by adults. I wouldn't call it gifted. I would call it groomed. Yeah, and they were openly asking her in the chat. How many gifts? Thank you, Lucy. Thank you, Bonita. Thank you, everyone. And that young girl was putting herself in that position to exchange the gifts. Mo, thank you very, very much. To exchange them gifts to go over and give to her. And the person I'm speaking about here now is CLA. Yeah, now I know there's a lot of people that support CLA on here, yeah, but wrong is wrong. Now, a lot of people were tagging me in certain things and saying, why are you ignoring CLA and why are you ignoring this creator and that creator, yeah? And that young girl was putting herself in a position to gift CLA, yeah? All right, now these are big, powerful accounts. My account ain't powerful, far from it. Yeah, far from it. My account is not powerful. But the video I seen earlier on. Now, we went at Sobriety Jack. Yeah? We went at Sobriety Jack. Okay? And we please put trigger warnings here, people, for a minute if we can. We went at Sobriety Jack because of what he was doing, yeah? And the reason we went at him is because he was leaning over and inserting things in himself. Now, a lot of people, you know what, thank you everyone as well, yeah, and if I missed saying your name, sorry, Buffy, Demi, thank you every single person, yeah. So, we highlighted Jack because of what he was doing, yeah, we highlighted Jack because of what he was doing, right, and inserting things into himself, yeah. CLA is on with Jack right now. I apologise to any accounts that I muted and blocked, yeah? I apologise to any accounts I muted and blocked because they kept saying, what about CLA, what about CLA? And I thought, okay, but I didn't know about this video until today. I didn't know 100% Kitty Cat. I didn't know until I seen the video of CLA doing even worse or just as bad. Do you understand what I mean? Now I understand. What's happening to Samantha? Gypsy Lynn, thank you. That's what I mean. Well, yes, and I didn't know. That she had, Gypsy Lynn, good evening. I didn't know that she was just as bad as him because what? But then you're saying, well, you're going for one person with the hairbrush. Has anyone seen what I'm on about? Has anyone seen it? How you doing, wee woman? Welcome, everyone. If I miss your names, I apologise. Has anyone seen the video that we're on about? No. Okay, so can any of the mods or the people in the group get them videos and stuff ready? But we'll come back on at about 7 o'clock. We'll show you what I'm on about. But obviously, you know, we're limited to what we can do. But Milsey said, was that not on Insta? Thank you, Minnie. Was that not on Insta a year ago? I don't know. I don't know where it was, but I've just seen the video today. I don't know where it was. I'm not sure. That's what I'm asking. If anyone knows about it, can they let me know? And I don't know when it Was I don't know when it was last year or the year before. So what? So basically, if a paedophile or if a wronging or someone who exposes himself in front of young children or whatever, as long is there a time frame on it being allowed? Then is there an expired time? Is there an expired time that we're allowed to? Take it Millsy is one of Angie's supporters that's in here. Millsy, listen, to be honest with you, I don't know what you're coming in here giving me a problem for. I'm asking people what I do on my page is what I do on my page. To do that, do you understand what I'm saying to you? There shouldn't be any. There shouldn't be any length of time on it. 100%, there shouldn't be. You know, and I didn't know about this. I didn't know about this video. Welcome Tyrone in the chat, buddy. I hope you're keeping well. I didn't know about this video. Like, see, you can highlight one person for exposing himself online, but then you can't do it to anyone else. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Do you understand what I'm saying? Especially when there was a young girl that was gifting her because of it. Now, if anyone remembers that young girl account, I think a lot of certain creators really do have, and like I said from the beginning, they have this. They feel like they have this card in the back pocket, like, well, you know, they're untouchable. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And that's what the problem is. So they can expose themselves in front of children, allow children in the boxes do. And this is not directed just at CLA. This is at a lot of them. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? This is what I'm saying. So, like, where do you go from there? You know, where do you go from there until people can get something done on the actual with TikTok or with some of these people? Does it make sense firing up? A load of people have messaged me about it. Do you understand what I mean? A load of people. So it is. We just ran a poll there. I know a lot of people didn't get into it. But I think come 8 o'clock this evening, we're going to have a bit of fun with certain creators on here. Personally, we really are. You know, personally, we really are going to have. And when I say fun, well, it is not going to be nothing fun about it. So there's not. There really is not. There's not going to be no fun about it. At the end of the day, I think a lot of the people is doing wrong. Yeah, that's on there has got big followers, big amounts of followers, and has just got. Well, listen, what the hell is wrong with you? What the actual fuck is wrong with you? Like, on a serious note, yeah? You know, what is wrong with you? You have an app that you've got young children. 100% Millsy, yeah? I totally agree with you, but what I'm saying to you is, what I'm trying to say to people is, yeah, there's a lot of them there that think, I'm going to get my account back in 5 minutes. I want to get it back in 5 minutes. So let me just expose myself. Let me just expose myself on here, and then I'll get my account back in 5 minutes. Let me just do that in front of whoever I want, and I'll get my account back in 5 minutes. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And that's the problem. That is the problem here. Thank you, Joe.
Hiya, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Listen, I'm myself on here, right? So I've just put that out first and foremost. I've been on this app for 3.5, nearly 4 years, and I just go to where I like to sit and watch. So I'll say that first. But yeah, that Instagram thing with CLA, happened, I would say it was about a year ago. It doesn't matter what platform it was done on social media, right?
Yeah.
But all I'm trying to say is if you want to find out what happened, maybe just go on live with her and ask her what happened and then take it from there and make a decision.
Even trying to go live on that account. There's no point going live. And the video I was sent, was it definitely not, was it on this app or was it definitely on Insta, yeah?
No, I'm sure she went to Instagram because she was so drunk that night she got kicked off TikTok, so she went on to Instagram Live.
That's what I mean. That's why I fire up lives, just to see when and what. You understand what I mean? So we got a lot of people here that would know. So it's probably easier for me than try to go in and speak with anyone else on these accounts. Do you understand what I mean? And it's not about, listen, people are having arguments all over this app. That's one thing. The arguments I don't have, and the arguments is not something that I'm bothered about. It's
nothing to do with that. You're on a completely different topic here, and I think everybody should be treated the same. Absolutely, 100%.
100%. It's completely different. It's the ones that's chatting children, allowing children to come in, and it's the ones that's allowing this behaviour to go on and exposing himself on these apps. That's what it is. I couldn't care less if there's 100 different arguments going on across this app. Do you understand? I couldn't care less about that. I could not care less about that. But
but we're not talking about that, Tony. We're talking about the same thing, and I kind of feel a bit sorry for you because I feel you've got a lot of pressure on your shoulders. You're the only man that's kind of outside doing the main work on this, and there may be people in the background, but you've got to think about yourself, your mental health, your family. You know what I mean? You've got to think about that for yourself as well. And I just wouldn't want to see anybody getting run down over it. And it's a hard one. So just be careful, right? Is all I'm saying about yourself.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. No, I appreciate it. But listen, all I'm trying to say is, I keep saying this, I won't be long on this app because this account probably will come off me, get taken off me eventually. But in the meantime, there's nothing stopping spreading awareness posters just to advise some parents to check, or to advise whoever sees them to just check your child's devices. And that's what we keep going around in circles trying to say, because at the end of the day, your child might be on an app and you might look at that, oh, well, that's a 12 plus, that's safe enough for them, that's a child's app. And then the next minute, the child is going across it and seeing people full blown naked, prancing around the place and inserting things inside of themselves. Never mind the amount of adults that's trying to groom children on here. It is a breeding ground for wrong-uns. It is a breeding ground for wrong-uns, not just this app. There's people on here trying to divert people onto the gaming apps that they're on, like the Roadblocks and so on. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I absolutely agree. Tony, I'm a gamer as well, so I kind of know how these things work on the gaming world. But all I'm saying is just kind of just be aware of yourself and all the pressure that's being put onto one man, really, because that's what it looks like from us looking in, that one man's out here trying to do all this himself. So just kind of look out for yourself as well. But CLA, do I think she'll bother? Probably not. I don't know whether
it won't affect him. And this is what I'm saying. This is why I asked the question. Yeah. Is it even worth or bother to highlight these? But you can't just say, well, hang on a minute. You've got 400,000 followers, or you've got 500,000 followers, so we can't say nothing to you.
No. Everyone should be the same. If it's that kind of type of act, then nobody should be treated differently. Yeah. Absolutely.
And that's why I just fired up this live to just had to speak. But it's not just CLA that I've seen other videos about with this exposing himself and stuff like that. Do you understand what I mean? You're going to get a lot of drama. You're going to get a lot of people, supporting these people, knowing that they're. Listen, as far as I'm concerned, anyone exposing himself in front of children are wrong-uns. Yeah, on a child's app, you come onto an app that a child uses and have children gifting you, and on the other hand, putting objects up inside of yourself, you are a dirty wrong-un. That's as simple as that. I
mean, I don't really know how Instagram works. I don't know whether things are more allowed on there or accepted on there than on here. Surely that's not obviously what she's done. But I can't be the right person to say the ins and outs of how the rules are on Instagram, because I don't know. I don't really go on it. So
yeah. No, that's fair enough. No, I appreciate you coming up and explaining that.
I'm going to jump out, but no, everybody should be treated the same. Absolutely, when it comes to this topic, no matter whether you're big, small, middle, whatever. And just try and look out for yourself, Tony. But I'm going to jump out. All right.
Yeah, I will do. No worries. Thank you, Milsey. Thank you. All right. Thanks.
Good evening, Tony. I've just found the video and it's in the group and it's
That's fine. I look at it. I think it must be on Instagram. I think, yeah.
yeah. Well, I found it on Reddit.
Okay,
and
that's
I
fine.
downloaded it and yeah, it's
I'll have a look at that now.
Yeah.
I'll have a look at that now. Annie, sorry, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to not let you have a chance to speak. Sorry.
No, it's okay, darling. I was impatiently. I was waiting. Millie brought up some very, very good points. So did the other young girl. And what worries me is like TikTok, it should be child based and is child based and was for a while, but then when you really go down that rabbit hole of TikTok, you end up finding things that you're like, wait, like our kids are on this, and what if our children are seeing this? And it's just so messed up and scary. And what worries me is I've got 4 children and they're not with me, but they're with family members, and I have had to screenshot Tony's posters and send them to my family members to say, please can you make sure my daughter's not watching this person? Can you please make sure my son's not watching this person? Because my son loves Roblox, so obviously he will look for the Roblox stuff. And Michelle loves, sorry, I shouldn't say her name, my daughter loves women that goof about. So say if she comes across like someone like, maybe I shouldn't drop names in case I get me in trouble anyway.
Yeah.
But what worries me is like they go on it for the skits, the funny little skits. That's how it all started. That's how I started with TikTok, watching the funny little skits, and then it goes from that to seeing people doing things that they should not be doing and showing things they should not be showing, which is like scary. Like
It is. Yeah.
Elsa having her fake baps out, and Clara's got her legs wide open in a see-through onesie and God knows what, and Sobriety Jack putting things where the sun don't shine. It's like, my children are on this app, what the frick?
Yeah. Of
And
course.
Reddit, and it's scary, and they're not with me, so I'm having to send your posters to my auntie and say, can you make sure my daughter's not watching this, please? Can you make sure my son's not watching this, please? And she had to check all my daughter's devices to check she wasn't watching them. That's scary as a parent. It's scary.
I had someone messaging. I think they were from Australia. I'm not going to highlight the messages, but they were from Australia, and said when we highlighted that particular account from that person in Australia, she actually checked on. I think it was her daughter's device. She said in the messages.
Yeah.
And she actually seen that account on the child's device, but she just blocked it, removed it, and added. Put some control on it then from there. So I've had that message there sent to me, and it's a legit account. And watch it 1 second, Tony. I have I don't know what happened there. Is my let me see, bear with me, yeah. I don't know what happened. Did that account drop out, or what happened with that account? I'm not too sure what happened there. Thank you for the 78,000 likes, people. I appreciate it. Bear with me till I figure out what happened. Sarah, how are you keeping?
Hello, you absolute hero. I think I'm keeping good, thank you, Tony. Hope you and Liv are well, and little baby.
Yeah, we're good, thank you. We're good.
Another person that I suggest you look into as a top creator is Marcus Ems. Are you aware of this young girl?
I've seen some stuff on Ems. I've seen some stuff in the past on Ems, and you know what? I try to speak out somewhat about Ems before, and then I had half a TikTok coming at me, and that's exactly where you stand. And you think, well, if these creators, you go for big creators, you're going to get the whole of TikTok or half a TikTok coming at you. Do you understand
Yes,
what I mean?
but don't forget, you've got a lot of us behind you now with all this awareness that you're doing. You've got a lot more on Tony's army. Do you know what I mean? You are absolutely smashing this, what you're doing and taking time out from your family. You're an absolute hero.